Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and instantly command respect, while others slowly lose it without even realizing? Not because of looks, not because of money, not because they're louder, but because of small behaviors, tiny signals, tiny habits, tiny reactions. And most people destroy their own respect in less than 10 seconds without noticing it. Because respect is not only about how others see you, it's about how you train people to treat you. Every action sends a message. Every response teaches people your boundaries. And if you constantly act unsure of yourself, the world responds to that uncertainty. That's why weak behavior spreads fast. One small compromise becomes a habit. One nervous reaction becomes your identity. And eventually, you stop trusting yourself. Look at how most people behave today. They agree instantly to everything, just to avoid tension. Even when they disagree inside, even when they know something feels wrong, because they fear discomfort more than disrespect. So they smile, they nod, they stay quiet, and slowly, they disappear inside their own personality. Then there's the way people speak. Soft voice, unclear words, apologizing before they even finish a sentence. Sorry, but maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know if this makes sense. Listen carefully. If you speak like you don't trust your own words, people stop trusting them too. Confidence is not yelling. Confidence is clarity, calm, directness, the ability to speak without begging for approval. And the dangerous part is, most people don't even realize they're asking for permission to exist. They let others decide for them. Others choose where to go, what to do, what matters. And eventually, they lose the ability to lead themselves. Because every time you avoid making decisions, your brain learns dependence. You stop becoming a person with direction. You become someone who waits to be guided. And nothing destroys respect faster than desperation for approval, trying too hard to be liked, laughing when someone disrespects you, changing your opinions the moment someone questions you, oversharing personal details just to feel accepted. That energy is visible immediately. People can feel when you need validation. And the more desperately you seek respect, the less people naturally give it. Because real respect is quiet. It does not chase. It does not beg. It does not perform. It stands firm. Most people also destroy respect with excuses. Excuses for being late. Excuses for weak behavior. Excuses for not following through. But excuses don't protect your image. They weaken it. Because every excuse tells people your words cannot carry weight. And when your words lose weight, your identity does too. That's why follow-through matters so much. If you say you'll do something, do it. If you make a promise, keep it. Because self-respect is built through proof, not thoughts, not intention, proof. The biggest mistake people make is reacting emotionally to everything. Someone challenges them, they panic. Someone interrupts them, they immediately shrink. Someone criticizes them, they lose control. But emotionally reactive people always look weak. Because control is power, not aggression, not dominance. Control, the ability to stay calm while everyone else becomes emotional. The ability to pause before reacting. The ability to think instead of explode. That changes everything. And understand this clearly. Respect is not something you demand. It's something your behavior teaches. People watch how you speak, how you handle pressure, how you respond to discomfort, how you carry yourself when things go wrong. And your habits answer for you long before your words do. That's why discipline and respect are connected. Because disciplined people move differently. They speak carefully. They mean what they say. They don't overshare for attention. They don't apologize for existing. They don't collapse under pressure. And, most importantly, they don't betray themselves just to be accepted. That is where real confidence comes from, not motivation. Not fake positivity, not pretending to be fearless. Real confidence comes from self-trust. Knowing you can rely on yourself, knowing your emotions don't control you, knowing your standards stay firm even under pressure. And that changes the way people see you. But more importantly, it changes the way you see yourself. Because the moment you stop seeking approval, you stop acting desperate. The moment you stop fearing discomfort, you stop acting weak. And the moment you stop abandoning your own standards, people feel the difference immediately. So the next time you speak clearly. The next time you make a promise, keep it. The next time someone tests your boundaries, stay calm. Because respect is not lost in one dramatic moment. It disappears through small behaviors repeated daily. And the same is true in reverse. Small, disciplined actions, small moments of self-control, small moments of courage can slowly turn you into someone completely different. Someone calmer, stronger, harder to shake. Someone your old self would barely recognize. And it starts the moment you stop giving your fear control over your behavior.